Hi everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Kris Karafotas. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is really important to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just take a little bit of this in at a time and continue to attend these webinars, you're going to be up to speed before you know it. A couple of things that I want to go over before we get started. If this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started. I'm going to show you how to get help or assistance at IBO, and at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits. And you can use those credits to redeem for advertising on the platform. And let's face it, that's why we're all here, right? We want that extra exposure for our business. And I got to tell you guys, you are in the right place at the right time, because there is no better marketing platform on the internet than IBOtoolbox. IBOtoolbox is the bomb of marketing platforms. So sit back, enjoy the webinar, and again, just take in as much of this as you can. The webinars are recorded. You can watch them on IBO's YouTube channel, and I'll have a link up, or I'll get them up later on, get the webinar up later on today. But you can go back and review the other webinars as well. We usually have two webinars weekly. One's on a webinar on Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and one on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But due to the holidays for the next 2 weeks, with Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve falling on a Wednesday, there will be no Wednesday webinars, okay? So the next webinar will be next Saturday, okay, on the 27th. So we're wrapping up the end of the year, and just keep working real hard, because I promise you, those of you that continue to work your business right up to the end of the year will reap the rewards next year and be more successful than those of you that take this time off, because now is a really, really busy time for us marketers. So keep going, and you will benefit from this. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you? If you have not done so, I've got so much going on. Oh my goodness, I need to slow down. If you have not done so already, go over to Facebook and Twitter and give IBOtoolbox a like on their Facebook page, and follow them on Twitter. You want to do that because there's always something going on at IBOtoolbox. Every single day of the week, there's an event going on, and you don't want to miss it. On Sundays, we've got the newsletter that's published, lots of good information, what's happening at IBOtoolbox. There's training on the newsletter, all kinds of things, and you get credits for reading the newsletter. So you want to go over to IBOtoolboxnews.com and make sure that you read that. On Monday is Double Dose Monday. IBOtoolbox will send out a credit code for IBO Exchange, IBO's social media traffic exchange, and also for IBOtoolbox. Those credit codes will go to your inbox. They'll go to the email that you have associated with your IBOtoolbox account. So make sure to check that email. On Tuesdays, our Twitter Tuesdays, IBOtoolbox admins are going to tweet a credit code on their Twitter page. And on Wednesdays, we've got the webinars. On Thursday is Facebook Thursday, and IBOtoolbox admins will post a credit code on their Facebook page. On Friday is Help Desk Friday. You're going to get a credit code in your email. And Saturdays, again, we have the webinar. So always something going on at IBOtoolbox. So you definitely want to take advantage of it. And speaking of things that are happening here at IBOtoolbox, one thing that I wanted to let you know, IBOtoolbox is having a sale on their credits, and this is a great deal. It's a holiday sale. 75,000 credits, or 375,000 ads for only $50, or 200,000 credits or 1 million ads for $100. That's a great deal. There are benefits for purchasing credits. You become an IBO contributor and you earn double for certain IBO tasks that you do on the platform. So you also get this nice little contributor badge that shows off your support for IBOtoolbox. And think about it for a minute. IBOtoolbox is free to participate in, okay? But it's not free to run. The site is, I mean, you know, there's so many neat caveats in the site. It's a gold mine for us marketers. So anything that we can do to give back to a site that does so much for us marketers will benefit all of us. And what better way than purchasing credits and extending our advertising reach. So take advantage of this. It's a great sale. It's a great way to end the year and a great way to start off the new year. And then the other thing that I wanted to tell you about is, I know we've been talking about this for a few weeks now, but IBOtoolbox is set to release their newest platform, and that's going to happen any day now. I know there's just a couple of things that the development team is wrapping up, and then it's going to launch, and I know you guys are going to absolutely love it. So keep your eyes peeled for an announcement, and then you can learn all about it. Okay, for those of you that don't know me, I am an IBOtoolbox member just like you. I've been here at IBO for almost 4 years now. In addition to hosting these webinars, I'm the IBOtoolbox newsletter editor, and I also do training videos for the site. But I'm also a business owner just like each one of you. What I do is I create custom unique banners. I do IBO social customization pages, I do splash pages, I do all kinds of graphics. And I have a special for you IBO members. It's called the IBO Starter Pack. And incidentally, IBO stands for Independent Business Owners. So this platform is all about us because that's who we are. We are independent business owners. And the IBO Starter Pack, what it includes is a professional design graphic, 500 IBO credits directly transferred to your IBOtoolbox account, free setup and activation, free hosting. Whatever I design for you, I will host for you for free on my servers, and you can use it anywhere on the internet that you like. You own it, so you can use it on any site that you can put a graphic on, okay? And you can order as many of these packages as you like. To get to my page, you can do a couple of things. You can go to my ibosocial.com/IBO trainer account, click here to order your IBO starter pack, and then just give me your information here. Very important that I get your correct email address and the business opportunity website that you're promoting. I want your unique affiliate link. I don't want the main company's link. I need your link because this is where your visitors are going to go when they click on your banner or your graphic. So it's really important that you get credit for that referral or for that product sale. And then in the optional or the additional comments box, what I'm looking for here is if you want a certain color or you want specific text, tell me because I can't read your mind, okay? So put it in there. And if you don't know what you want, that's perfectly fine. I'm sure that I can design something that you'll be really happy with and you'll get great results. And then just pick your package down here. I do have a special running on a Business Builder IBO Starter Pack. What it includes is either a 728 by 90 static or animated banner, and I'll throw in a free 468 by 60 duplicate banner, the same exact banner but the smaller size. I'll throw in 1,000 IBO credits, free ad setup and activation and hosting for both banners. Limited time offer. I don't know how much longer I'm going to offer this. This is a great deal, and you want both of these banners running at all times, and here's why. The 468 by 60 runs up here at the top of your IBO social profile page. If you get nothing else from this webinar, realize that you need to have your own banner running on your IBO social profile page. If you don't have your own banner running, that means another member is stealing this prime real estate from your page and they're running their banner on your page. The other reason why you want to have a banner running here on your page is every added IBOtoolbox has 2 links. One to the target website, meaning that if we clicked on this, it would take you to my BizOp Banners page. The other link is a link, it says View Advertiser. If we click on this, it's going to take you right back to my IBO social profile page. So if that's not your banner, you could potentially lose a sale for your business or a referral, and you could potentially lose a referral to IBOtoolbox. So very important that you have your own banner running on your IBO social profile page. The 728 by 90 banner runs up here at the top of IBOtoolbox. Okay, this is right in your face kind of advertising. I mean, it's just right there. It's big. It gets a lot of attention, and it gets the best click-through rate. I'm seeing anywhere from 8 to 15% for this size banner click-through rate here on IBOtoolbox. You guys, that is huge. So make sure you have this banner running here. Okay, the other way that you can get to my site is you can go to my advertising under site navigation and click on this banner here, and it'll take you right to my website. Okay, so let's get started. So what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to ask you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBOtoolbox have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that don't work. They're more about the hype with no return for using them. Whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBOtoolbox averages over 250,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make extra money. They're finding your products or your services through the search engines based on the content that you've been put into IBO. Your press releases that you've published, your wall posts or your wall entries, your comments, they all get indexed, but it's really important to know who you're marketing to. 96% of that daily traffic is non-member traffic. You guys, this is the best kind of traffic there is. It's called true search organic traffic. And so that means that they are going to Google. You've written a press release, and they are going to Google, and they put in search terms that equal what you've written about in your press release, and that's how they're finding you. So by the end of this webinar, you're going to see how IBOtoolbox is really everything that you do here at IBOtoolbox, how it gets put out there on the internet. And it's a very, very powerful thing. So you're probably wondering, what in the world did we ever do without IBO, right? I want to tell you a quick story about myself. I got started in this industry 16 years ago, and the company that I was promoting at the time did not have an internet presence. I built that company by purchasing leads. We purchased genealogy leads, local business opportunity leads, all kinds of leads. And I did extremely well in that company. But one thing that I know about purchasing leads is that they can be very expensive. And let's face it, you need a lot of people looking at your business. You need a lot of eyeballs on your business. You need that exposure. So not only are leads expensive, but you have to sift and sort through them, and how many you can actually get in touch with them is another obstacle that you're faced with. So we are so lucky to have IBOtoolbox because it does solve that problem, because at IBOtoolbox you're able to build a relationship with the other marketers and your visitors. They can read your press releases. They can, see your ads, your banner ads, your listing ads. They can see all kinds of things. They can see your wall posts. Even though they're not members, the outside is constantly looking in or seeing this information. They can easily get a hold in it to learn more about you. So that's the beauty of IBOtoolbox. When you're working with leads, you have to call them, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. You have to call them, but you've got to build that relationship with them. You've got to get them to know, like, and trust you. And so that can take several phone calls, right, before they're willing to get to a website or get to a local business opportunity meeting or whatever it is that you're offering. That can take a few phone calls before they do that. So that's the beauty of IBOtoolbox. It gives us an environment that is really a community of like-minded internet marketers just like yourself, and it was specifically developed for internet marketers. Every feature, tool, widget, and app was developed to help you market your business. And the cool thing about IBO is that it does allow you to build that relationship. I mean, you can build relationships with the other members here. You can chat with your visitors live. They can request to chat with you through your IBO social profile pages, and you can really build a better relationship with them versus getting on the phone, because let's face it, not too many people pick up the phone anymore. And I know how hard it is when you're new to this industry and you're new to your business. I mean, you're excited, right? But you don't know much about your business, and you're not sure how to promote, and that's why IBOtoolbox is such a great place to be. And the other thing about IBOtoolbox is that if you offer IBOtoolbox first to other marketers, if you promote IBOtoolbox, then that's going to break down that wall or take down that guard or whatever that other marketers have, because it's all about, we're all in the same, not in the same business, we're in the same industry, and there's some pretty aggressive marketers that you'll run into, right? And so sometimes it becomes a question of whose business opportunity is better, but when you offer something of value to them, such as IBOtoolbox, that makes it a completely different arena, and people appreciate that. And then you can build that business relationship with them, and then 9 times out of 10, if your business is right for them, then they'll more than likely join it. So IBOtoolbox is the perfect place for us marketers. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of IBOtoolbox as your back office, because it's similar to the back office of your network marketing company or your affiliate site, because it's where you're going to perform your daily tasks, such as writing press releases, posting on the wall. You're going to comment on others' posts. You're going to do all kinds of things here on the dashboard. So it's really important that you learn how all these tools work. Now, we certainly don't have time to go through everything that's here, but I can kind of give you a picture of where to find things, and then there's all kinds of ways to get help and assistance here at IBOtoolbox, and I'll give you the basics just to help you get started. Okay, so let's start with the site navigation. Okay, behind each one of these links there is gold, and so it's really important that you click on each one and you find out what is behind it. So the dashboard is where we're at right now. You've got my leads section, and this is where you can find out information about your leads. And so yes, that means that you can use this platform to build your list. Okay, there is a third-party app under IBOtoolbox apps. It's called Response Magic Autoresponder. And if you sign up for that app simply by going here, I'm going to show you real quick because this is very powerful. And then you scroll down to the Response Magic Autoresponder. Okay, I've already created an account, but it's really important that you create an account with Response Magic through IBOtoolbox, because once you do that, you're going to, when you view a lead, a button will appear that will send that lead to your autoresponder. Now, this is a fully functional autoresponder. It's free. It'll hold up to 100 leads, and you can set up your follow-up messages and everything else like you would be able to do with an autoresponder, okay? And then you can also upgrade too once you've used up those 100 leads or put in those 100 leads at a very minimal price. I mean, it's not much at all. So, and again, it's a fully functional autoresponder. And you know what they say, the money is in the list, so it's really important that you build your list. So this is a great way to help you get started, especially those that are not, that have just gotten started and are not making any money yet. Then you've got my messages area. This is where you can send and receive and reply to messages from your associates. Incidentally, Facebook calls them friends. IBOtoolbox calls them associates. Then you've got your My Associates listing. You've got your My Advertising. This is where you can create listing ads and you can set up your banner advertising. You've got the Credit Center. This is where you can learn everything about credits, okay, how they work. You can learn how to earn free credits simply by performing tasks here at IBOtoolbox, like writing press releases, logging in, commenting on other members' press releases and videos, all kinds of things. You can also earn free credits by participating in trial pay, which is back here in the Credit Center. You can purchase credits, like I talked about early on. You can purchase credits for as low as $10. Okay, everybody's got $10 to put behind their business to get extra exposure. One of the great things about becoming a contributor is your wall posts identify you as an IBO contributor. Like Bev here, she's got this up here. So it kind of gives you a little bit more attention here. You've got that nice little contributor badge as well. It's also on your profile page too if you're a contributor. There's also a thing called Club IBO that you can participate in. And let me just go back to purchasing credits and becoming a contributor. The only way that you can get that badge and you can get the perks that go along with the contributor is by purchasing credits directly from IBOtoolbox. Okay. If you purchase credits through a member that is doing a co-op or offering to sell you credits, that's perfectly fine, but you do not get an IBO contributor badge. If you purchase an IBO starter pack from me and I give you those credits, you do not get a contributor badge. Okay, so it's really important to know. Club IBO is the same thing. It's a monthly subscription. You get, for $19.95 a month, you get 2,500 credits each week. On Mondays, you get a credit code for 2,500 credits or 10,000 credits each month. And there's a new code listed back here if you're an active member, meaning that you click on subscribe here, and you then what you would do is you would take this code here and you would go to where it's redeemed. I think it's right up here, which is where we're going to go at the end of the webinar to redeem the credit code that I issue you. So if you were to copy and paste that in there and you were an active member, obviously you would get the credits. But if you just took that and you're not an active member to put it in there, you wouldn't get the credits. So you have to be an active member by paying that monthly subscription. Trial pay is down here, that you could do different surveys and all kinds of things here. Videos you can watch, and you can get, obviously, you can get some pretty substantial amounts of credits by doing these free tasks. Here's where you can purchase the credits, and of course the holiday sale promotion is in here too for these two. And the other thing that I wanted to tell you about with the credit thing is every day there's a daily bonus, and it's right up here at the top of the page here. So you would take this whole credit code right here, copy it, okay, and then you would go down to where it says to redeem credit coupons right here, and then you would paste it in here and click on redeem. Okay, so that's how you redeem your credit code for your daily bonus credit code. Okay, I know lots of you have been asking me this, so make sure you copy daily plus this code that's next to it in the dash. I know some of you were saying, I put this code in and it didn't work. Well, that's because you didn't put the daily and the dash in. Okay, so, and again, you can learn all about working with credits here. There's the IBO search, where you can search for other members by geographic location. You can search by their business, by different business opportunities. You can search by join date, all kinds of things by clicking on this IBO search. And then let's talk about how to get help or assistance at IBO. We've got the help desk. So if you click on IBO Help Desk, that's going to take you over here. You've got a knowledge base, which is FAQs. There's a link back here to the latest recorded training video. There's also links to the how-to videos, or you could click on the how-to videos here, and you could view all of the training videos. There's a community forum. You can participate in that as well with the other members, or you can search for something here and get instant results, create a ticket, or check a ticket status. The other way that you can get help at IBOtoolbox is simply by clicking on Help tab here, put your email in as the requester, put the subject in over here. We're just going to put how to post videos on the wall. And then just go down here and it'll populate everything that's relevant to these words up here, these keywords. You can also put your information in here in this box, your question or whatever it is you're looking for. You could attach a file if you're getting some sort of error message or something. You could take a screenshot, and then you would just need to put in your username and then select your platform from the list here of different IBOtoolbox platforms, and then just simply click on Submit. The other way that you can get help at IBOtoolbox is each internal page has a section assistance area. It's located towards the bottom right of the page, and since we're on the credit center page, there's all kinds of information on how to convert credits, how to redeem credit coupons, and purchasing credits. So if I wasn't sure how to redeem that daily credit coupon, I could, or any other credit coupons, I could simply click on that and a video would pop up and it would tell me how to do that. And this one's only 31 seconds long, so as you can see, they're very quick to the point. Click here, do this, you're done. Okay, let's see, where are we here? And then, of course, you can always ask one of the other fellow IBO members. I'm sure each and every one of them would be more than happy to give you help or assistance here on the platform. And we're going to skip the profile. We'll come right back to that. Edit account, that's where you can change information on how the platform works for you, your notifications that you receive from IBOtoolbox. If you want to change your password, you could do that under Edit Account. And then the apps, we were already there. This is where you write your press releases, set up your IBO URL and .NET aliases, and then you've got your referral links here. This is where you go to grab your referral links to promote IBOtoolbox. You've got your text invite links, your splash page invites, or splash page, invites. You've got your dynamic banners and graphics, and what I mean by dynamic is they're very clever. They're real-time information. They're based on your activity here at IBOtoolbox, like the dynamic email signature. Then you've got the banners and so forth that show your likes, your press releases, and your videos. All of that. So you've got a lot of stuff to choose from back here. You've got your wall plates, different themes that you can choose from, and as you can see here, you have your recent press releases, recent videos that show up. There we go. And then your social networks, and then the live chat as well. So lots of things that you can use. Some of them you can put on web pages, and well, all of them you actually could, but then you can also grab some banners and run them throughout the internet. Okay, and then you've got links to the newsletter, IBOTube, IBO Gigs, and IBO Exchange that you can definitely check out. All right, so let's go to Edit Profile. If you are brand new to IBOtoolbox, it's really important that you get your profile set up. You want to do that because your profile is how the outside is going to see you. Okay, so it's really important. The other reason that it's important is once you complete just the first 3 steps that are really simple to complete, you're going to earn your first star and earn your 500 advertising credits that you can, your 500 credits that you can redeem for advertising. So let's just go ahead and knock that out. Okay, so step 1 is basic information. When you signed up for IBOtoolbox, they asked you for your name. If you gave them a business name, now is the time to change that because this is a social network and we want your real name, okay? It's really awkward when we see you on the wall and it's got your business name. We want to address you with your name. And if we were to meet in person, I would introduce myself as Kris Karafotas. So, and I'm sure you would introduce yourself with your name. So it's the same thing. Have your real name here. There's plenty of opportunity to put your business name, and I'll show you that in just a minute. Put your geographic location in, your country, city, state, province. If you want to be contacted by your phone or Skype ID, definitely put that in. Your email is always kept private. IBOtoolbox is the only one that sees that, okay? When you signed up for an account, they needed your email address so that they could send you a link to activate your account. So that's why that's in here. Okay, so, but again, it's always kept private. They don't give that out to anyone. IBOTube channel. IBOTube is similar to YouTube, but it's powered by IBO, and I know there's lots of you that have gotten your YouTube channel shut down. So IBOTube is a great alternative, and you want to have your business videos over there because, YouTube frowns on that. They don't like business videos. So again, IBO stands for Independent Business Owners, and so you definitely want to have your business videos over there at IBOTube. IBO Gigs is similar to Fiverr, but it's powered by IBO. Once you sign up for an account, and you need to register, okay? Your IBOtoolbox logins will not work on these sites. So just click here to get an account to register, and you can use your IBOtoolbox username and password provided that your username is not already taken. Once you sign up, you want to come back and put your user URL in these boxes here, and I'll show you why when we get to over to the profile so that you can see that. Click on Save, and we're done with step 1. Step 2 is uploading a profile image. You're going to click on Change Profile Image. You're going to find one from your computer, and you're going to upload it. Now, step 3 is where you put your business information. So, for instance, for BizOp Banners, that's my business name. My title goes in this box. There's 2 links that you can put in up here for your business links. One can be for the business opportunity. The other one can be for the product. Okay, maybe you don't have 2 different links. That's perfectly fine. I'm not promoting a business opportunity. So what I did was I used for the first link, I used the main link to bizopbanners.com. And then the second link, I went and I did an IBO, or created an IBO URL .net alias. So it's ibourl.net/IBO starter pack. So that makes a whole lot of sense for the product that I'm promoting. And then in the box here, you want to do a short business description or write-up, and then click on Save. Make sure to add all of your businesses, and again, you can edit or delete at any time with these 2 icons. Okay, that's it. That's all you need to do, just 3 basic steps. Now, there are steps 4 through 9, and when we get over to the profile, you're going to see why you want to complete those steps. Let me just go through them, tell you what they are real quick. The step 4 is adding a contributor badge. Step 5 is the customization area for your IBO social front page. Step 6 is your business backlinks. Step 7 is your social networks. One thing that I want to say is when you add your Facebook page, make sure the first one that you add is your fan page or like page. If you do that, you get this nice little widget automatically posted on your IBO social profile page. It's perfectly fine to put a personal page on here to add it. Just make sure that the first Facebook page is your fan page or like page. Then step 8 is where you upload videos to your profile. Okay, so you do that here. And step 9 is where you can monetize your IBO social profile with Google AdSense. Now, there are videos on how to complete those optional steps, and they're right here under the section assistance area. Okay, so let's go back to our profile. So once you complete your profile, whether it be just steps 1 through 3 or steps 1 through 9, it's really important that you do not log out and you do not close the tab. You return to the dashboard, okay? You need to return to the dashboard because then IBOtoolbox will issue you your 500 starter credits, okay? But again, if you log out or close the tab, you won't get those credits issued until you log back in again and return to the dashboard. Okay, so if you've referred somebody to IBOtoolbox and you see they have their first star, they've earned their first star, you need to get with them and let them know that they need to return to the dashboard so that they get their advertising credits and you get credits for referring them. Okay, so really, really important. Just like any other business that you have, when you refer people, it's your responsibility to help them out. And so that means that you need to help them out with completing their profile, or at least send them to the webinar or send them to the video tutorials to watch. But it's really your responsibility because, again, everything about this platform is based on participation. So if people just join and they don't complete their profile, maybe they just set up some ads or whatever, you have to do everything, okay? It's really, really important. You got to write your press releases. You got to do everything. You're going to get the best results if you do everything. Of course, you can come and just set up ads, but it's really all based on participation, everything. The featured member of the day gets the featured member of the day because he or she participates in the platform. It's just not by signing up. So it's like anything else. When you join a business or when you start a new job, you have to work it. You have to do something to get results, right? IBOtoolbox is no different. It's just a lot easier to help you achieve that success by being here at IBOtoolbox. Okay, so let's go over to the profile. You can get to your profile simply by clicking on this link under My IBO Social Profile. So we're going to do that. And as you can see, you've got your picture, your geographic location, your stars, your likes, your comments, your badges, the date that you joined IBO, or in my case, the date that I set up the IBO trainer account. My phone number and Skype ID would be here if I wanted to have that visible. This is the area for iTube or IBOTube and IBO gigs. You get a nice little widget if you completed that step under one or those under step 1, if you went back and put in your user URL under IBOTube and IBO gigs. So you'd get this nice little widget, and if somebody clicked on the widget, it would take them to your IBOTube channel. They could view your videos and listen to your audios and all of that. You can participate in the forum. You can start a group, you can join a group, you can do all kinds of things at IBOTube. So definitely set up a free account. You've got your IBOtoolbox Associator widget. Remember, I said these things all of these widgets and banners are all dynamic. This one knows that it's my account here, but it works as if you're logged into IBOtoolbox and you visit somebody's IBO social profile page. Maybe you clicked on a link to read their press release, and it might say that you're associated, or it might say not associated. Well, you can simply click on this widget and it will send them a request to associate with them. So it's a very clever little widget. You can also put this on a web page if you want. It automatically shows up here on your profile page. If you had a visitor coming to your IBO social profile page and they weren't a member of IBOtoolbox, it would know that. This widget would know that, and it would say sign up for a free IBOtoolbox account. Then you've got your social media sharing section in this area. You've got your business links here, your visitor information, your Facebook feed. This is where this feed will automatically show up if you put in the first Facebook page as being your fan page or like page. Okay, then you get this nice little feed to show off your fan or like page. You've got your RSS feed for your press releases and wall posts. You've got your associates listing. And we'll go down here at the bottom. You've got your social networks area. You've got your Facebook comments here in this area. You've got your business owner or wall post community comments here. You've got your IBO social customization area, and you've got the area for a banner. Again, very, very important that you take advantage of these two areas here with your customization and your banner. If you need help with either one, just come over and see me at IBOTooolbox, and I would love the opportunity to help you promote your business. You've got your menu bar up here. Home is where we're at now. Businesses gives you a nice professional listing of your businesses with links here. Your press release, quick access to all your press releases that you have, your videos. Learn more. Again, this creates a lead for you if somebody were to fill in their information here. Maybe they had a question about IBOtoolbox or a question about your business. They would enter their information here. This would be a lead for you under My Leads, under Site Navigation. Then you've got a search engine. Every member has their own branded search engine. You could put something in here in the box and get instant results, or your visitors could. Put in press releases and search press releases with your Google ads, and then you've got all your press releases that you've written here. And then we've got a link to the main IBO hub. Okay, you've got your featured member of the day with all of his information here. And you've got a banner that runs up here. You've got the 10 most recent press releases that have been published. You've got your IBOtoolbox members here, the new members. You've got the featured member listing ads, the 10 most recent videos that have been published out, and you've got the recent social activity. This is right from the IBOtoolbox wall. So if we were to go over here and go to the dashboard, this is the same stuff that's posted over here. Let me refresh this. That's posted on the inside. Remember, early on in the webinar, I told you that 96% of this daily traffic is non-member traffic. Well, here's where they're seeing you. They're seeing you from this page here, or from your IBO social profile pages, or they're seeing you from going to Google and putting in search terms that equal what you've written in your press releases or your videos or commenting on the wall. So it's really, really important that you're always professional in everything that you do here at IBOtoolbox. So again, it's all about participating here on the platform. Okay, so everything that you do here is seen on the outside. So think of this as your back office, like your back office to your network marketing company, and your IBO social profile page as your public storefront. Okay, so it's really, really important. So hopefully you are seeing how powerful this platform is and what it can do for your business to take it to the next level and how much success you can get just by participating. All right, let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. IBOtoolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. The more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. You guys, this platform is going to do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever dream of. Hopefully you are seeing how powerful this platform really can be. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform, relies 100% on its happy members to support them by purchasing credits to run additional advertising on IBO. Again, the minimum credit purchase is only $10. You can also do other things that help support IBOtoolbox by visiting third-party sponsor ads as well as review fellow IBOtoolbox member advertising. And remember, if you're a contributor, you're going to earn double for certain IBO activities. Visit the Credit Center to learn more, and that's where we're going to go right now, is the Credit Center. Okay, so we are going to click on Credit Center here under Site Navigation. And we'll get there. Okay, and then we're going to click on Redeem Coupon here. And in this box in here, you are going to put in IBO is the best. All one word, IBO, ISTHEBEST. Then you're going to click on Redeem. And it should say accepted 200 credits were added. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to come to the webinar. I'll have a link up for next Saturday's webinar. Remember, no webinar this Wednesday for Christmas Eve and next Wednesday for New Year's Eve, okay? So invite guests. Let me show them how powerful this platform really can be. Have a great Saturday and happy holidays to everyone. Go IBO.